5080 Founders Edition.
Nice little brown box. What do you think? The question is, what's in
The brown box.
So, what do you think? What could it be? What could it be?
Like and subscribe.
See what's inside. GeForce RTX 5080. Of course, if you look at this packaging, it is the Founders Edition I got. And I didn't get just one.
I got two.
So let's just sort of put this up here, pull it out. We'll put it right here for now. This is just a power adapter that I won't be using this, but I will use what comes with my power supply, which is one of these on both ends. So I will not be using that, but that does feel, actually, does feel pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Very well made, but I will not be using that. Put that back in here for now. So I will leave that in here. And that's all that seems to come in here. This is, I like the way they do this. That is pretty nice. All right, let's blow this up. Put this aside. Let's open this one up again. You slide out like that. You just sort of pull it out, close it up.
In video.
Anyways, why'd I get the 5080's? Well, because the 5090's are so expensive. Not that these aren't expensive, but basically two of these
Cost about still less than one RTX 5090.
what one 5090 cost.
Fixed a bug on my light.
Anyway, they're expensive, very expensive. So what you do is you slide. This is kind of tricky. Not the easiest thing. Oh my gosh, I had it the other day. Or this morning. That slides out.
Oh my
Goodness gracious.
Don't want to. That slides out. And this just comes up. There you have it. Wow. A pretty nice looking card. See the little 8-pin power connection right on top. Show you in the top version here. Pretty nice. I don't know. I do like the Founders Editions. Just the way it's vented, the way they design it. It looks really, really cool. And I do love the way these boxes are set up. Okay, that's one. That's one. You just sort of slide these out. Wow. The easiest, but that there. Lift it out. Really well made. It is the coolest box. Love that. I love that. The second RTX 5080. What do you think? These are going to go into my editing rig. For my what do you call it? Threadripper Pro. My Threadripper Pro build that I have. Let's zoom in on that. Two RTX 16 gigabytes of memory. What do you think, huh? Look forward to putting those in that computer and seeing how they perform. I know they're not two RTX. Fix my rug here. I know they're not two RTX 5090s, but that would have been nice if I could have got my hands on two RTX 5090 Founders Editions, but they were $3,600. Actually, $2,900. My bad. You're looking at $7,000. Yeah, this is about $3,200. I got them for about $1,500. So, I think I'm gonna be very happy with these two cards in my Threadripper Pro 5975WX build. So I look forward to popping these in, powering them up. All right, so let's test my microphone. I'm always testing stuff to make sure everything's working. Over. Take this RTX 4080 out and pop in, I hope this fits, the new GeForce RTX 580. Shouldn't take too long to do. I'm just gonna test it actually. Make sure it works. Just hope it fits. Yep, it fit. It's not longer than this thing, so should be fine. And there we go. RTX 4080, 5080. Clean this a little bit. Clean this. Go. Plug the cord in. I think it's this way. Perfect. Now,
Good. So basically, what I did first was, thank you, is uninstalled my old video drivers with this program right here, Display Driver Uninstaller. So do that first, and then you download that software from NVIDIA.
yep, that's okay. I'm going to load the display drivers. I actually uninstalled them using the display uninstall software. Okay, I know that.
Okay, so basically I've already been to the NVIDIA website, and you just go to support to drivers, and then you just type in what you need: Windows 10, Windows 11, and then what graphics card you have. And of course you want the studio version if you're doing content creation,
Yes.
video editing. So all right.
This is the studio version of this, so there we go. And then I will test everything. And these two are going to go in my little server build, which is right over there. You can see it, but kind of dark. Let's turn on some light. Wow, it's dead. Oh, there we go. See it?
Nope, can't see it.
Okay. let that do its thing. It might take a little bit of time. I'll come back to you guys. Shut off that light. Okay, I don't know if you can see in there, but I have a RTX 4080 Pro Art on top, and then you can see that little RTX 2080 Ti on the bottom. So I'm going to remove those. My RTX 5080. I have them right here. See them? So that's what I'm going to do. Stay tuned. Alright, let's unplug some stuff. Except I'm going to try to leave the antenna on. Unplug power. Okay. So, and then shut the monitors off. These down. Nope, yep. Sorry, here. That off. Shut that off. Okay. Very heavy. Put the camera right here. How's that? Film all of this. Take apart these. Okay. I'm going to add one of these little connector. See it, which I have, I believe, somewhere down there. So So I was hoping to get two RTX 5090s, but those are $3,600, like that. Actually, I want the Founders Edition ones because they're only 2 slots. Figure that'd be well, and I need my long thing going. Screwdriver to undo this. There we go. One RTX. One I should better pop right in. Didn't take too long. Doesn't take long to change these. Like I said, I wanted to get two RTX.
RTX 5090s.
It's going to come out. Okay. There's my Pro Art. My Pro Art. It's a nice looking card. RTX 4080, which That I do not know what I'm going to do. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. All right. What do you think? I think the black and gray will look really swell. Just like that. They go in really easy. Well, somewhat easy. Just come on. So this one I did test. I did not test the other GeForce RTX 5080. I did not. This one I did.
Okay, so just want to, relay this message to you guys quickly here. These RTX 5080s are PCI Express 5.0, and this motherboard
This is one I have to get rid of.
only supports PCI Express 4.0. So why did I do that? Well, so that way any other motherboards I purchase will be PCI Express 5.0. So I'm all set in that case.
Where'd that go?
Of course, in a few years, it's going to be PCI Express 6.0. No, could never ever catch up. Never ends. PCI Express 7.0 and so on and so on and so on.
Like I said, I can actually probably put
Monitor swap.
I wish I could get
right up
three
RTX 5090.
5090s. Nope. 3 RTX 5090s would be about 10 grand. 10,000 pepperonis for those. So I will not be doing that.
Actually, on Newegg, I can only put 2 in my cart, which equals, $54.28 plus tax. So do the math.
That's in. Let's get a little closer. Okay. See if I can get this tied up really quickly here. So, what I'm going to do, I guess I can't get three of them in here without a really tight fit, because I do have a PCI Express expansion card in there. Maybe someday when the 6090s come out. 6090s. Oh, come on. I can get RTX 6090s come out. See how they're so slim? I could take this out, put one more in there. suppose I could do that.
Or I could suppose to get an RTX Pro 6000 Professional Workstation Edition graphics card with 96 gigabytes DDR7
suppose.
ECC memory, PCI Express 5.0. Yeah.
Don't think so. 9,000.
Okay. I don't care how this looks because it's really made for performance. 256 gigabytes of memory. 2 RTX 5080's, which I said, I don't know. I wish I could get 2. Well, honestly, 48 gigabytes of memory on it, something like that. But all right, let's put that in there. Uh-oh, that gotta fit. Right there. Okay. Put down here. There it is. Okay, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but not very good. There it is.
There it is.
RTX 5080's are installed. Let's step back here. And let's see. It does take a little time to boot up. So I have to shut the power off. It has to sort of go through its memory cycle and boots back up. But it should. They're both lit up. The microphone there. Probably move that back a little bit. That's so far up. Oops. Maybe. So I would load NVIDIA graphic cards. I mean, NVIDIA graphic drivers.
That's
Get
better.
those installed and see if these work. We do custom. None. Perfect. These are the latest NVIDIA drivers, so should work pretty good. You can't really see, but I will load up so dusty down here, but woo, dark. That's what it kind of looks like. Can't quite see it though, can you? It's dark. Very dark. I will load up the drivers You know, I've been having issues with blue screen. I don't know. I think it's tricky when I had an RTX. I had so many different GPUs in this computer. I had the RTX 4080, two of them. Then I put an RTX 3090 and an RTX 4080. Then I put an RTX 4080 in the 2080 Ti. I was trying to squeeze 3 graphics cards in there. I had at one point a 2060 Super. It's just, I think the same model number graphics cards work the best. 25080s, 24090s, 24080s, or even 3. This motherboard intake has 7 PCI Express 16.0 times 16 slots available. So if I could get single slot cards, I could put 6 of them in there. Woo! Maybe someday we'll try that, huh? See if this is gonna work. Oh, the monitor might be kicking on. Here we go. Come on. Flicker. Who knows? Graphics cards are so expensive. Like I said, I would love to have 2 RTX 5090s, but I had them in my cart. I think it was $7,600. $7,600. I think taxes were 4 something. Anywho, come on, light up. It would be nice. Or I can, oops, I rebooted. Okay. Or I can put in those, what do you call it? Not gaming cards, but concrete.
Content creator cards. Duh.
But those are like, I don't know, $2,000 maybe. I really should. Well, all right. So that's up. Let's see. Let's get these. A lot of hard drives on this computer. HW monitor. There are my CPU cores, 32 cores. Didn't show my memory because I have 8 channels. Alright, so here is AMD RTX 5080. And then another NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5080. Okay. Found. Okay, so basically I got my 2 RTX 5080s in, ready to go. Oh, what is it? Have a delivery for you. GeForce RTX 5080, is this yours? Just came in. Can you use it? Yeah, I can use it. Heck yeah, definitely. 3 RTX 5080 Founder Editions. That should work.